Have you noticed that the market can behave differently after 3:15 p.m.? There is a reason. From 3rd August 2026, India introduced a new closing auction session or CAS. In the first phase, this applies to cash market stocks that have futures and options contracts. So what actually happens? At 3:15 p.m., normal continuous trading ends for these stocks. The exchange then calculates a reference price using the volume weighted average price between 3 and 3:15 pm. From 3:20 pm, investors can place orders into the closing auction. But instead of every buy and sell order getting matched continuously, the exchange collects the orders and finds one equilibrium price, the price at which the maximum quantity of shares can be matched. That becomes the closing price for stocks covered by the auction. Here is where it gets interesting for traders. While the auction is happening in the cash market, equity derivatives continue trading until 3:40 pm. NSE also shows an indicative closing value during the auction based on prices emerging from the order. So, towards market close, you can have cash market price discovery happening through an auction while futures and options are still trading continuously. That can change how traders read the Nifty and its derivatives during those final minutes. But the objective of the new system is actually the opposite of creating volatility. SEBI introduced the closing auction to improve closing price discovery, reduce disruption, and provide greater execution certainty at market close. And there is another impact. Volumes near market close have dropped sharply. Historically, roughly 10% of NSE's daily turnover happened in the last 15 minutes. Since the new system came in, Bernstein estimates that this has fallen to around 1.6% to 2.3%. Lower participation means thinner liquidity. And when liquidity is thin, even relatively smaller orders can cause larger movements in the closing price. That closing price affects the Nifty, while futures and options are still trading. So, what traders are seeing is not just a change in timing, the entire mechanism of price discovery at market close has changed. So, if the market looks different after 3:15 pm, remember, the rules of price discovery have changed, not necessarily the fundamentals of the market. Follow Chola Securities for more such updates.
This content is for informational purposes only. None of the companies, products, or sectors mentioned are recommendations.